Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the channel and the vlog. Today I woke up to a winter wonderland, and you know what that means. Of course you do. It's time to do all-wheel drive burnouts in the Durango. Well, guys, I've had a lot of subscribers message me since I've had the Durango SRT saying, hey, as soon as it snows, if it snows, get out there and drive the Durango SRT and let us know how it handles in the snow and how well the all-wheel drive system is. Well, I'm about to do that. As you can see, I've got about 3 or 4 inches of snow on the street, so it's time to do all-wheel drive burnouts and launches in the snow with the Durango SRT and have some fun. Time to see how capable this SUV is with 475 horsepower and all-wheel drive in the snow. Am I insane? Now, before we get to any of the fun, of course I'm gonna do a cold start. You know you love the cold starts. I got a lot of stuff planned for the Integra this week and next week. I'm not gonna tell you guys what I'm doing, but let's just say there's a lot of content coming for the DC5. Gotta get it back in top-notch condition, clean and detailed, and all kinds of goodies coming for the Integra. But let's go for a drive in the Durango and see how well it handles in the snow. So I think that's gonna do it for the burnouts. I don't want the police to come over here as it's an area that's highly patrolled, and I don't want to get any tickets for doing burnouts in public, but that was definitely fun. So the Durango handles beautifully in the snow. I hit the SRT button, set it to snow mode, full stability control, 50-50 on the all-wheel drive to prevent you from spinning out. The brakes even work a little bit differently. Everything is set to work perfectly in the snow. I wouldn't be able to get it to even burn out in snow mode. I'd have to set it to track, which is what I did the burnout in, and I just wasn't gonna stay there and do any more burnouts, that's for sure. But to think 475 horsepower and I can still just romp on the gas and not have to worry about burning out. See, I just stepped on it, 3,000 RPMs in the snow, no issue whatsoever. The Durango is just a beast to drive, whether it's dry, wet, hot, cold, snowy, doesn't matter. It is just a monstrous vehicle on the road, plenty of power. The Durango gives you all the great options. 4-cylinder mode when you're in snow or auto, 475 horsepower to tow, and it's very fast, very reliable, comfortable, just a pleasant vehicle to drive even in a blizzard or a snowstorm. It is just fantastic. They have put everything into this vehicle, and I can't wait to do the review. I gotta wait for the weather to clear up. It's gonna be 40 degrees in a couple of days, and that's when I'm gonna do the full review of the Durango. But I guess you can call this like a little mini review in the snow, as I'm not gonna review the vehicle in the snow, that's for sure. So I've set it to paddle shifter now to see how it handles while shifting manually. Give it a little gas. It's amazing how I can hit the gas with this much torque and horsepower in the snow, and the traction control and the stability of the Durango is so good that you don't have to worry about going sideways. The only way you're gonna drift or burn out is if you throw it in track, sport, or turn stability control off and just mash the pedal in first gear. Even while in auto mode, as soon as the tires start to spin, the Durango kicks it down into the next gear to reduce the torque, which in turn reduces the wheel spin. So it's not easy to get the Durango to do a burnout in the snow. To do the burnout I just did for you guys, I had to throw it in track mode with stability control completely off, and I had to throw it into manual first gear and leave it in first gear and hold the RPMs at about 5,000 just to get the Durango to burn out. The stability in this Durango is just marvelous. I can't believe how much control is in this vehicle, especially considering the fact that I've driven my Jeep in the snow last year and the year before, and it didn't handle anywhere near as good as this. This is a very good vehicle to drive in all conditions. It even has better control in the snow than my Durango RT did. And I know a lot of people are gonna ask, what's the benefit of the SRT over the RT? A lot. Snow mode just allows you to really accelerate in this thing without having to worry about going sideways or losing control. It's just fantastic. It's so much better than my Durango RT was in the snow, and just worlds beyond better than my Jeep Grand Cherokee was. So here I am in third gear, putting it down, no issue for the Durango whatsoever. Everybody else is driving crazy slow, 20 mile an hour or less, and I'm just itching for an open spot to hit it. The Durango wants more. 5,000 RPM in the snow, doing 60 miles an hour. This Durango is definitely no slouch in the snow, and it will brake too, which is not only reliant on the Brembos, but also the tires and the stability control, as well as the suspension. Everything plays a major factor in braking, as well as acceleration. The chassis and the suspension setup, the Brembos, the tires, the wheels, the weight balance, the weight distribution, everything on the Durango is set up to be successful at launching, control, cornering, and snow. We'll get more into the full details when I do the actual full review of the Durango, but this is just like a mini review in the snow. I'm just blown away by the ability to drive so spiritedly in such inclement weather. It's unbelievable, to say the least. I'm gonna brake really hard right now in the snow, from about 35 in the snow, and there is absolutely no sliding at all. I am driving the Durango SRT a lot more aggressively than the average person would in the snow. So if you're wondering if the Durango SRT is the appropriate vehicle for such inclement weather as the Northeast or the Midwest and tons of snow, well, I can tell you I'm pushing the limits of the Durango a lot further than any normal or sane person would in the snow, and I'm having zero issues. In fact, it's crazy because I could push it a lot harder. So for casual, defensive daily driving, and driving very safe with your family in the snow, you're gonna have no issues whatsoever. In fact, you're better off with the SRT than the RT, as I've owned both. I drove my Durango RT across Ohio and Pennsylvania last Christmas in the big snowstorm we had, and it held up beautifully. But the Durango SRT is better because you can hit the SRT button and set it to snow mode, which is much better stability and traction control than on the Durango RT. Been driving around getting errands done all day long. The Durango SRT is fantastic in the snow. Hopefully you guys have had fun with this snow and driving review with the Durango SRT, as well as the awesome burnout I did earlier. Don't forget to check out DrivewayDemons.com to get your hoodies and support the channel. Car banners are going to be there real soon, and lots of stuff coming to the store. I have the Camaro SS review I just finished filming. That'll be on the channel tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Lots more content on the DC5 Integra Type R. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Tap that bell notification and share the channel with everyone you know. Got to hit 50,000 subscribers. For all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all your support and watching all my videos. But until the next video and vlog, I'm Corey with Driveway Demons. Remember, have fun and be safe.